welcome back everyone, Toy Shiz here, and we are back yet again for another Marvel Legends news update. It has definitely been a while. This is definitely one that I'm excited about. I'm excited to talk about. It's right up my alley. No, I'm not talking about MCU stuff, but I am talking about the upcoming gamer stuff. So we got a lot to talk about. Dwight and Dan took us all through it. It's going to be fun. Keep in mind, before we get started, there will be affiliate pre-order links down in the description below. Now, these will not just be pretty much next day, one of them is, but they're going to be kind of placed throughout the month of June. So, depending on when you see this video, I'll put them up, but they'll always be up on my socials when they go live, day of, and everything else. So, just get ready for that. And as always, thank you so much for using my links. Now, for those of you who are MCU fans, the Fantastic Four First Steps will be getting an action figure line. Shocking! I know, what with the leaks and the Walmarts and Hasbro Pulse putting at least Johnny Storm up a little bit early yesterday. But lo and behold, wouldn't you know it, we have Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman. She's going to come with an effect piece. She got 2 extra hands, fisted hands. And if you look at the effect piece, it looks like she's getting hit by a spray of bullets, something like that. Maybe lasers. Maybe Galactus is just taking aim at her, something like that. So that's cool. Diamond Select did it first, but it's one of those where there's not a whole heck of a lot of parts and pieces to put with the Invisible Woman. You either make her invisible, or you give her one of these, or you put a big bubble around her, something like that. So coming soon, Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, along with her brother, a powered down Johnny Storm. Couple fire effect pieces for him. You'll notice I said powered down because, well, you're going to have the eventual flame on Human Torch. So 2 Johnny Storms in this wave, powered down, flame on. Both of them look fine. They look great. You got the fire effect pieces going on both, so at least he does show off his powers in the movie. Thank goodness for that. You always get worried with these MCU movies these days. And don't get me wrong, Fantastic Four First Steps looks pretty cool. I'm not going to get my hopes up about it, but I'm hoping that it is good. And that's all that I hope for with MCU movies these days, is that it's just good. In some way, some form, it's good. Now, in the complete opposite sense, we have now a female Silver Surfer. I know, I've heard the controversy. I've seen the 2-hour, 3-hour-long videos about how people on the internet just can't stand a woman becoming the Silver Surfer. Well, if you know comic books, there was a female Silver Surfer in the form of Shalla, which was the wife of, or we'll say mate, of Norrin Radd, right? Jack Kirby would be spinning in his grave. But let's say this. Hopefully, this is Shalla, because if it's something like Norrin Radd or something like that, yeah, I'll admit, that's going to be kind of dumb. But I don't have a Shalla Silver Surfer in my collection, so I will be picking this up because I like the way that she looks. She comes with a base, she's got her silver surfboard, and that's all that really matters to me. I can make my own headcanon for action figures all dang day, and I don't care about the movies anymore because the movies are a dime a dozen, and if they didn't do it right this time, well, we'll see what happens in the next 10 years. There will always be another movie for these comic book characters, but it would be nice to just get it right the first time. Now, I agree. We all could have just had Norrin Radd, and we all could have just gone to bed happy. It would have been great. They got to throw a wrench in the works always, but like I said, I don't care. All I'm looking at it is for, I don't have this character, this version of the Silver Surfer. As a huge Silver Surfer fan, heck yeah, I will be getting, as I'm calling her, Shalla. Next up, we have The Thing. The Thing looks great. Rocky's got some extra hands. He's doing his thing. MCU fans rejoice. You're going to have a Thing in your collection, Ben Grimm. And then he's got his best friend, his best buddy, Pedro Pascal. I want to call him Mr. Fantastic, but he's just in everything. And Pedro Pascal is just kind of funny to say it at this point. He's going to have stretchy abilities. What's really nice, what's really refreshing is that every single character from this wave has some sort of power, some sort of effects, not just hands. So that's good. Well done. Not too bad. Looks pretty good. 6-figure wave. When can you pick these up, you ask? May 30th. That's tomorrow. All major retailers, they'll go everywhere. I'll put pre-order links up. on the dot, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. East. So just get ready. If you want them, you'll get them. Not to worry. They're not going to sell out. It's not going to be a thing unless the movie's really good. Then, yeah, you have something to worry about. But just take your time. If you want them, get them. And if you want a female Silver Surfer like me, well, you can grab her as well. I know a lot of people are going to go like, oh, you're messing with the continuity. As if you've seen the movie. Who cares? Moving on, we have some Gamerverse figures to talk about. Thank God it's not Spider-Man 2 or any of that stuff. We have some actual video game stuff to talk about in the form of Marvel versus Capcom. First and foremost, thank you, Hasbro, for leaning as heavily as you did into this. Well, you've led me to believe this for so long, so I just figured that it would just be well, we put minimum effort in, and then here's the minimum return, right? That kind of thing. No, they went full-blown into this, so thank you for that. You have powers, effects, video game effects. We got new figures entirely, even though they're kind of like a refresh in a way. You've got updated paint on some. We got a lot to talk about here. First and foremost, Wolverine versus Silver Samurai. Heck yeah, you got a brand new Wolverine, the Marvel versus Capcom look with those really cool wingtips on his mask. Massive claws on this sucker, effects, the swiping effect. I mean, they really went to town. I am blown away. I really am. As a fan of this game, as of doing the Jada Toys Street Fighter versus Marvel Legend videos that I've done so many of. More coming soon with Blanca and Sagat, but yeah, this is just great. This adds to the Cable and the Marrow figures that we've already gotten. So Wolverine looking stellar, but then we also have Silver Samurai. Silver Samurai, he's going to have a little bit darker silver scheme this time around. He looks to be mostly the same, like they've maybe changed a few things. He's got his big orange throwing star, which again, thanks for leaning into that. He's got his clear energy sword. He's got a big old energy effect piece that plugs into it. Heck yeah, this is great. Like I said, I already have Silver Samurai. I got 1,000,001 Wolverines, but this is right up my alley. And this will be a Amazon and fan channel exclusive, which goes live for pre-order June 5th. So basically, you'll see it at most places, but not at retail. And I say that with a caveat because sometimes when they say that, it ends up showing up there eventually. But as of right now, you can get it on Amazon or Fan Channel, Entertainment Earth, places like that. Now, do get a pen and paper because this is where it's going to be kind of convoluted in the sense of, well, I wish they all went to one place. No, it's going to be all over the place. So coming to Target stores, we're going to be getting Psylocke versus Thanos. This is another great box set because they've all been updated, they've all been changed, and they all resemble the video game. And that's what's important. Because I could take figures that I already have on my shelf and go, these are Marvel versus Capcom, when they really aren't. These are actually Marvel versus Capcom in the colors, the effects, the powers, the looks, the articulation, which in some cases have been updated. Pinless for the most part on all of them. Thanos looks great. He's got those extra pointy horn crowns right there. That's what makes it Marvel versus Capcom, that distinct art style. And like I said, they have leaned into it. So very cool. I'm so stoked. So like I said, Target, June 6th pre-order. So that's the next day after the Wolverine and Silver Samurai. It goes up 10 a.m., 1 p.m. East. You got the idea. So get ready for links for those. Psylocke versus Thanos. And then moving on to Walmart. This is one where I kind of look at it and I go, okay, I see what they've done. They've changed the colors in some aspects. They've made Omega Red a little bit darker. They've kind of spruced him up a little bit. War Machine has a little bit of a different color scheme. They've added some different parts and pieces to him, just FYI. So it's not just a complete, here you go, you kind of just bought this figure, yada, yada. But this is kind of the one at the very bottom because I feel like it's ones that I distinctly already have, that kind of deal. But I'm appreciative that, again, they've leaned into it. They give powers and effects and missiles and rocket launchers and everything else. This will be a Walmart exclusive in July. This will be a part of the Walmart CollectorCon towards San Diego Comic-Con when that comes up. So just get ready for that. So don't have to worry about this anytime soon. This will be later on in July. If you want them, Walmart exclusive. This, though, on the other hand, my God, if you know my channel, if I talk about Venom, I always mention a blue Venom. We're finally getting a Marvel Legends blue Venom. I could not be more stoked. And the best part about it is it's all major retailers. So heck yeah, it's going to go everywhere. Captain America looks awesome. For those of you wondering, he has a shield. There's no bullet holes. There's no effects. It's just a Captain America shield. So they finally did it. I think they got the blues right on both figures. Now, they have added parts and pieces to Venom. They've updated Captain America in many ways. That's cool. Venom has the longer, lower jaw, which I appreciate. He also has that half mask, which I have an Eddie Brock head. Right before the matches always get started, the goop goes around him, you know, that kind of deal. And it just looks really cool. Although I will say this, I wish there was more Venom effect pieces in the box, like when he throws the symbiote or he does like the dome covering with the spider symbol. I'm kind of bummed that they didn't put that in the box. I'm very stoked that there is a blue Venom, but a little bit more would have been great just to kind of pack the box, give Venom something to do, right? Because we got something for Cap. It just would have been even better. So like I said, mainline retail, everywhere will get them June 12th, 2025, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. East. Now, figures aside, 2-packs aside, this thing looks amazing. This is Gargantos. Okay. A lot of people are going to say, why isn't it called Shumagorath? Shumagorath is a name that's held by someone else, and they're not going to pay royalties for it, apparently. So going forward, he is Gargantos. But we all know his name is Shumagorath. And this thing looks amazing. This is the epitome of Marvel Legends that you really only see when they do deluxe figures, maybe as HasLabs or the made to order or something like that. This is fantastic, and it's something that I think every fan would love to have for Marvel Legends. He has a big old eye. The eyelid opens and closes. The eyeball spins around. The eyeball is incredibly detailed, by the way. That thing is cool. Bendy wires on all the tentacles. All the tentacles move. You can get him in all these poses straight from the video game. That's amazing. This looks awesome, and he even comes with his little spike ball eyeball thing, which you can hold it, throw it, straight from the video game. This is something that has not really been seen a whole heck of a lot with Marvel Legends in recent years. So for this, I'm most appreciative of it because it's so cool. It's not just another repaint. It's just not another, here we go. We'll just throw this in the box and everyone will be happy. No. This is what Toy Biz Marvel Legends used to be, and that's the coolest aspect. This will be an Amazon and fan channel closed box exclusive. So if you want a Shumagorath Gargantos, June 18th, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. East, if you need them. And I'll definitely be grabbing him. And then to end this Marvel vs. Capcom rant, we have a brand new Juggernaut. That is flippin' cool. And yes, he is completely brand new. He's immense next to the old Juggernaut. He's got effect pieces. He's got a lot of articulation. Like, he can really get down there and really pummel you, that kind of thing. The fantastic photos that they got going for this guy really bring him to life. So yeah, well done. A giant Juggernaut. He's got the helmet smash, he's got the fist smash, everything. You can really hear the excitement in my voice. This is going to be fun. I am stoked. It makes a difference when you do things right, and that's what I want to say. I didn't spend this entire time going, I wish they did this. Why is this missing? The only thing I really talked about is with the blue Venom. Should have had a little bit more powers and effects, but I digress. If you need yourself a Juggernaut, June 26, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. East, Amazon and fan channel exclusive. So very cool overall. I'm stoked. Marvel vs. Capcom will be mine. And right before we go, here's the last little tease from Dwight. So you can place your bets down in the comments below. It's a green arrow. DC Multiverse, right? No, whoever this could be, go ahead. Let me know down in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for being here, watching this recap. When I was watching this live stream, and when you saw the MCU stuff, I was like, even though I did know the Marvel vs. Capcom stuff was coming, you really kind of have to go, oh man, I hope they do a good job. Fingers crossed. Well, I would say that with everything they showed, with pictures alone, yes, I'm very excited. How they turn out when you actually get the figures, it always remains to be seen, but I think we'll be on a good path here. Fingers crossed. That's all I can really offer you. As I said, affiliate pre-order links will be down in the description below if you need them. Thank you so much for watching. In case we don't talk, have a fantastic weekend. Getting your Fantastic Four tomorrow, Friday, and I will talk to you guys soon. Adios.